Hey guys, Mark and Brigitte. Just thought I would try again with this garden video and get to learn how to use our phones. Here's some of the girls. There you go. Of course, that's the rooster. Nice rooster. All right. I should have walked you through. That's the hardy kiwi, but there's a walkway through there. Here's hostas. The chickens love hosta. No, sorry, not hosta. Comfrey. This is comfrey. This is a flower. It's that little flower you pull the thing out of the middle and it has a little dot of like sweet nectar. Here is the cabbage, and we're gonna try to do roses on this arbor. That was originally for grapes, but it never worked. Horseradish, and this is the one that Lori grows the loofah on. A lot of black. You see all the black? Once you go black, you never go back. This is going to be sunflowers. And this is a hugelkultur that is still covered. You can tell it's got logs underneath it, so the logs are rotting away. If you plant in it, it's tough. Here, this is new. I just put this down. And what we're going to do is put rings on it and plant something in it so you don't have to weed it. Here's just more beds. That one has potatoes in it. This is a walkway, and then, another bed, another walkway, another bed. And then this has got the hoop around it. Lori puts tomatoes in there. And then we have these beds that are ready to go whenever she decides to plant. And here is the dedicated strawberry patch. Here's another one with a hoop around it. It's got frost hardy tomatoes in it and lettuce, different kinds of lettuce. Here's an apple tree. Another one apple tree behind it. That's a plum tree. These right here, short ones, are elderberries. They'll be 12 feet tall and covered in those berries. Oh, that's a little nectarine tree. That was up there by those other ones. And this is a persimmons tree with just a comfrey growing at the bottom. This is going to be blueberries. This is going to be the asparagus patch. There you go. Take that right off and eat it. Delicious. Stinging nettle. I wouldn't do it. These are thornless blackberries. They normally grow here on this little fence, but it grew on its own over here, so we put this little temporary fence up, and while she nurses these back in shape. Nothing in that one. These are herbs. The oregano, the thymes, all the different stuff. Another little blueberry bush, not happy. That ring right there has onions in it. Here we have broccoli and peas. I forgot. This is Russian sage. And then now you can see how you can walk underneath the hardy kiwi. We love the vines, even though we've never gotten hardy kiwi out of it. This is yarrow. It grows white flowers. If you get a cut, you chew it up and put it in the cut. I don't know. I don't know if you have to chew it up. I always say that. Tick seed. It's a little yellow flower. Some more onions and celery. And I think there's potatoes behind it. And now you can see arbor, so it's cool. You can walk through it. This is a gardenia bush and coneflower. And I'm going to take you guys around. Because remember, all this was woods when we first bought the house. So now I'll take you around to the front, to the original bed. Love this fence. I just built the frames and put the metal hog wire, whatever it's called, in the middle of it. This is a man fence. So that's the man fence, but this whole thing opens up so that you can drive through it. And then here's some, looks like onions so far, and then the rest is covered. Covered if you're not using it, unless you like to pick weeds. And Lori's having her annual plant sale. It was real cold this morning, so it wasn't a lot of traffic, but she's starting to get some traffic now that it's warmed up. You know, tomatoes and peppers. And then over here, she's got some thornless blackberries. And
Loofah, ginger.
oh, that's the loofah. You know. And Lori and her sister,
Who are we waving
Mark and Brigitte.
to? Oh.
Well, I'm going to put it on YouTube so everyone's going to see it. Some more herbs and more stuff. What was this one? Dill. And what happens what you don't sell just goes in the garden, I guess.